See, chapter 3 subtraction. First we have to subtract, that is ones and tens. So I've given some sums, I've given some problems, I have given some sums. So it is only for the practicing. So I'm just teaching for your practicing and you have to more thorough in the subtraction. This is very important. So before you enter into the class, you just concentrate more in the subtraction. So it's a simple subtraction. There is no borrowing. I think so. It's very simple to you. You already known, but anyhow, kindly listen it. The first one is subtract. So ones and tens. So we have to subtract from the already I have told you we have to subtract always from the greater number to smaller number. So 2, 8 and 1, 4. So 2, 8 means 28. 1, 4, 14. So ones and what? Ones, tens. So this is ones. See, ones, what are the numbers in ones? 8 and 4. Tens, what are the numbers? 2 and 1. So this is ones and this is tens. So 2, 8, 28. 8 ones and 2 tens. Here 4 ones and what? 4 ones and 1 10, that is 14. 2, 8, 28. 1, 4, 14. So I have to subtract from what? 28 to 14. So first I have to concentrate in ones place. So always we have to subtract from the ones. So 8 minus 4, I've already told you it is a what? You have to start from the backward counting while you go for a subtraction. So 8 minus 4, so after 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have to write 4 here. And here what is the number? So ones is over. Now I'm going to the tens place. What are the number in tens place? 2 minus 1. So 2 in the mind and 1 in the finger. Otherwise 2 minus 1. That is called as 1. Otherwise you can go for the backward counting. So 2 minus 1. So after 1 you have to, up to 2 you have to go. After 1 that is 2. So 1 here. Otherwise you know that 2 you have to show the 2 fingers and you have to fold only 1 finger. The remaining is 1. So 2 minus 1 you can get 1. The answer is 14. Otherwise you have to go for the backward counting. After 1 you have to say 2. So that is what? So 2 minus 1 you can get 1. The answer is 14. I'll repeat once again. So I have to subtract from 28 to 14. So 8 ones place I have to concentrate. So 8 from 8 I have to subtract 4. So you must use the backward counting after 4, that is 5, 6, 7, 8. So what are how many numbers? It is 4. So you have to write 4 here. How many fingers I show to you? It is 4 fingers. The answer is 4. And 2 minus 1 you can get 1. This is the right answer for the question. So answer is 14. Next. So here what is this? That is ones and tens. So 2 ones and 3 tens. 32 and 3 ones and 1 10, that is 1 3 13, 3 2 32. 3 2 32, 1 3 13. So first we have to subtract from 32 minus 13. So you have to focus only the ones place. So 2 minus 3. So it is not practically possible to subtract. Because why? Because the number is always we have to subtract from the greater number to smaller number. But this, how many ones? 2 ones. So not enough to subtract. So you have to regroup. So you have to regroup means what you're going to do? You have to subtract from the what? Tens. You have to subtract because this is 2 ones. This number is how many ones? 3 ones. You can't subtract from 2 ones to 3 ones. So that what you're going to do? So there is not enough to subtract from 2 ones. So you have to borrow from the tens. So what you're going to do? So how many tens? 3 tens. So you write that is 3 tens and that is 2 ones. So if you borrow, it will become that is 2 tens and 12 ones. So you have to borrow from what? How many tens here? 3 tens. Have to borrow only 1 10. So this what? 3 10 becomes 2 tens and this 2 ones will become 12 ones. So 12 minus 3. So I told you already. Now this 2 will become what? 12 ones. So 12 minus 3. So if now we are going to subtract from greater number to smaller number. So you have to use the backward counting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So how many numbers? That is 9. I'll repeat once again. See. After 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So altogether 9. So here what is the number? That is 2 tens and 2 tens and 1 tens only. So you have to subtract now. Ones is over. Ones place is over. So now I'm going to the tens place. So how many tens? 2 tens, here 1 tens. So 2 minus 1 you can get, you know that very well, that is 1. 2 minus 1 you can get what? Only 1 is the answer. So the answer is what? 19. So 19 is the right answer for the question. Next. Now there is 2-digit what? Subtraction. Now we are going to see the 3-digit subtraction. So it is a normal subtraction. It is not a boring subtraction. So first I have to focus the ones place. So 4 minus 0 we can get what? 4. Then 3 minus, I've already, you know the rules 1. So any number, I think so rule 2. Any number is borrowed from the, 0 is borrowed from any number. 0 is borrowed from any number. The answer is the same number. That means the answer is the number itself. That is what? This is rule 2 we are applying. 4 minus 0, you can get 4. So any, that is 0, if 0 is borrowed from any number, you can get the answer, the number itself. Otherwise, you can get the same number. So 4 minus 0, you can get 4. The rule 2 is apply here. Now, so once is over, now I'm going to the tens place. So how many numbers in tens? There are 2 numbers. First number is 3, second number is 2. So now I'm going to focus only the tens place. What are the numbers? 3 and 2. So I'm going to borrow from 3 from 2. From 3 I'm going to borrow 2. 3 minus 2 you can get what? 3. So 3, 2 fingers fall, the remaining is 1. Otherwise you can say that, so backward counting, number 2 is here. So after 2, 3. After 2, 3. So 3 minus 2 you can get 1. So what is the number? 5 minus 1. So backward counting you start again. Now I'm going to concentrate the 100 place. So I have to start the backward counting after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4. The answer is 414. 414, that is 414 is the right answer for this question. So now I'm going to Roman number 2, that is solve these. Solve these 48. So first you have to write ones and tens. 48 minus 10, you have to do it. Okay. So what you're going to do? So 8 minus 0, you can get what? 8. Rule number 2, you are going to apply this 0. If 0 is borrowed from any number, you can get the same number. So 8 minus 0, you can get 0. So 4 minus 1, you can get what? 3. So you must use the first, I have to focus the ones place. So 8 minus 0, you can get 8. Now I'm going to concentrate, I'm going to borrow, that is, sorry, I'm going to subtract what? Tens place. So what are the numbers in tens place? 4, 4 and 1. So I'm going to subtract from 4 to 1. So what are you going to do? So backward counting. So 2, 3, 4. The answer is 3. So exact answer is what? 38. It's the right answer for this question. So here H, T and O. That is 5, 7 and 8. Again 7, 2. So see, first number is 3-digit number and second number is a 2-digit number. We are going to subtract. First we have to focus we have to start with the ones place. As if we have to focus with the ones place value. What are the numbers in ones place? 8 and 2. You have to subtract. 8 is a greater number, 2 is a smaller number. So start doing subtraction. So after 2 you have to do the backward counting, that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So answer is 6. You have to write 6 here. So next 7 minus 7 you can get already. Now you are going to apply the rule number 1. So you are going to subtract from the what? That is, you are going to subtract from the same number, means you can get what? 0. So any number is going to subtract with the same number, you can get 0. Otherwise any number is going to subtract with this number itself, you can get 0. 7 minus 7. So I have 7 chocolates. So I eat all the chocolates, means all the 7 chocolates, I don't have chocolates. So 7 minus 7 you can get what? 0 only. So you have to put 0. You have to put 0. Next you have to bring down the number as it is. So 5. So the answer is 5, 0, 6. This is the right answer for the question. So next one, so 3-digit number. The first number is also 3-digit and second number is also 3-digit. 6, 7, 5. 3, 2, 3. So subtract. So first you have to what? First you are going to start with ones. So what are the numbers in the ones place? 5 and 3. So you have to subtract from 5 to 3. So you have to start doing the backward counting. So after 3, 4 and 5. So the number is 2. So now I am going to focus the tens place value. What are the numbers in tens place? 7 and 2. 7 is a greater number and 2 is a smaller number. So now I am going to subtract. So you have to start with the backward counting again. So after 2, what are you going to do? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the number is 5. So you have to write 5 here. Next, now I am going to do the 100 place value. What are the numbers in 100 place? 6 and 3. So you have to do the backward counting again. So after 3, what are you going to do? You have to start with the backward counting again. So after 3, 4, 5, 6. So the number is 3. So answer is what? 352. That is 352. 3, 5, 2. The number is 352. Okay. So this sum is over. Now I am going to start doing the exercise. Exercise 3A. First question is solve. So I am going to do, or I am not going to do all the sums because time is very less. So I am going to do, otherwise I am going to solve a very important sums for the practicing. Okay, so 35 minus, you can get what? 35 minus the dash is here, so you have to fill in the blank. The answer is given already. So first you have to write, that is write the place value. First you have to write the place value. So this is 2-digit number, this is also 2-digit number. So ones and tens, so 3 tens and 5 ones. Next 1 10 and 5 ones. Okay. Okay. So here 3 5, that is 35, and the answer is given. So you have to find out the middle of the number. So 35 and 15. So you have, this is a question and this is the answer. So you have to find out the middle number. Okay. So this is the blank is given. That is what the blank is given. So 35, if you subtract 15 from 35, you can get the middle number. If you subtract 15 from 35, this is the question and this is the answer. So the answer is going to subtract from the question, you can get the middle number. So that then you can fill the blank. So 35 minus 15. So first we have to focus, otherwise we have to start with zeros. That is ones place value. So 5 minus 5 is 5, you can get 0. So 3 minus 1, just 3 in the finger and 1 finger you fold, you can get 2. Otherwise you can do the backward counting after 1, 2 and 3. So how many fingers I am having? 2. So 2. The answer is 20. So this is what? This is the right answer. Otherwise tens and ones you can do whether the answer is right or wrong. You have to use a check method also. So the question 35, the middle number, the blank, whatever you filled already, you have to write again. So you have to, now you are going to subtract. If you get the same answer, whatever the number you find, the middle number is right. Okay, 5 minus 0, you can get 5. Then 3 minus 2, you can get 15. Now you can get the answer. That means whatever you find the middle number, this number is the right answer. The blank is, whatever you fill in the blank, the answer is exactly right. Okay, next one. Now it is a 3-digit, it is a 2-digit. So 100 and tens and ones. 1, 3, 9. See what is the answer? This is a question. This is the answer. So 3 and 7. So 1, 3, 9. Hundreds in ones place. What is this? This is 100 place. This is tens place and ones place. 100 place 1 and tens place 3 and ones place 9. So 1, 3, 9, 139. So 3, 7. 3 is tens place and 7 is ones place. 3, 7, 37. So you have to subtract from the 3-digit to 2-digit number. Okay. So first you have to start with the ones place value. What are the numbers? 9 and 7. 9 is a greater number. So 9 minus 7. So start backward counting 8 and 9. So 2. The answer is 2. You have to subtract from 9 to 7. Okay. start backward counting. 8 and 9, you reaching this number, that is 2 is the right answer. So 3 minus 3, you can get 0. You have to bring down the 1 as it is. The answer is 1 not 2. So the middle number you find out. So 139 subtract with 102, you can get 37. So you just want to do again 139 and 102. 102. Start doing subtraction, the question and the middle number, second number. You can get the same answer. Whatever you find the blank, that is whatever you find the answer, you fill the blank already. The answer is 102. If you get 37, this answer, the whatever you find in the blank, whatever you find and fill in the blank, this answer is exactly right. I'll repeat once again. First number, and this is the first number is a question and last number is a third number is the answer. So you have to subtract 37, subtract 37 from the number 139, that is question. You have to subtract question to answer, that is 37 is subtract with 1, subtract from 37 is subtract from 139. You can get the answer 102. This is the middle number. Now whether the answer is right or wrong, what you are going to do, you have to write 139 minus 102, the first number and the second number, again you have to subtract, then you can get 37. The number is exactly right. Okay, the middle number is exactly right. So 9 minus 7, that is 9 minus 2. So what you're going to do, first I have to start with the ones. So after 2 you have to start backward counting. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, 7. So 3 minus 0, you can get 3. 3 minus 0, you can get 3. 1 minus 1, you can get 0. So no need to write here. So 37 is the right answer. So question, the first number and the third number. So I subtract first method is I subtract the first number and the third number, you can get the second number. Now I am doing, I've done first number and the second number, you can get the third number. So whatever you find out and you have written in the blank is exactly right. That answer is 1 not 2. This is the right answer for the question. Now the last sum. These two numbers are 3-digit number. 462, 128. Okay. So as I am going to start with the ones place, start doing with ones place always. Okay, start subtracting with ones place. So what is the number? See, what is the number in the ones place? 2 and 8. So you have to subtract from 2 to 8. Is not practically possible because not enough ones, because 1 is compared to 2 and 8, 2 is a lesser number. So always you can subtract from the greater number to smaller number. So ones are not enough to subtract. Ones are not, 2 ones are not enough to subtract. So what you're going to do, you have to regrouping. That means regrouping means what are the numbers in tens place, you have to borrow. That means how many tens? So 6 tens and 2 ones are here. So what you're going to do, you have to subtract from 6 tens to 1 ten. So this 6 tens you have to subtract from the 6 tens. So I have to subtract from 6 tens. From 6 tens I have to borrow only 1 ten. So I have to borrow only 1 ten, means this 6 tens becomes 5 tens and this 2 ones become 12 ones, because I have to borrow 1 tens from here, that is from tens place value. From 6 tens I have to borrow only 1 ten, that is what this 2 ones has become 12 ones. So now this 2 ones is a greater number, 2 ones become 12 ones. So now it is greater. Now it is greater from 8. Okay, now the greater number is 12 and the lesser number is second number was 8. So 12 is greater than 8. So I am going to start doing subtraction. So after 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you have to write 4 here. So now what is the number in tens place? Only 5. So 5 tens and 2 tens. 5 is a greater number and 2 is a lesser number. From 5 to 2 have to subtract. So you have to start doing the backward counting after 2, 3, 4 and 5. So you have to write 3 here. Now I am going to do the 100 place. 100 place. So 4 tens and 1 ones. So sorry, 4 hundreds and 1 hundreds. So from the 400s I have to subtract only 100. So start doing the backward counting. After 1 you have to start 2, 3 and 4. So the answer is 3. So 334. 334, 334. So the middle number you have to, that means second number 334 is the right answer. This is the right answer for the question. So 462 subtract with 334, you can get 128. This is the right answer for the question. Even though if you want to check the answer whether it is right or wrong, you have to subtract first number and third number again. You can get the middle number, that is second number, you can get it. This is the exact subtracting method. I think so you understand all the sum. Now we are moving to the next regrouping method.